it's Claire from Santulan Yoga. For today's class, we'll be looking at Saucha, or purity, or it can also be looked at as cleanliness. And for this practice, I want that to mean purity of your practice. Not just going through the motions and just following what I'm doing. I want you to really feel into your body there. For example, if we bring the arm up and over, I want you to think about that left-hand side of the body. How is it feeling down that left-hand side? How is it feeling in the arm up above your body? How does it feel on the opposite side? The contraction of the right-hand side. Okay, so we'll slow down a few movements so that you can feel every part of the body and what it's doing. So we'll start in a tabletop position. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And just start by warming up the spines as we inhale, lifting the head, lift the tailbone, drop the belly down to the floor. And as we exhale, rounding through the spine, feel every single vertebrae there. Rounding through the spine, drop the crown of the head down to the mat. Inhaling. Very slowly, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone. Exhale, going the opposite way. Once more, inhaling. Feel every part of the spine changing there. And exhale. You're starting from the top or the lower part of the spine and feeling how every part of that spine then changes. All right, this time lifting the right foot up as we inhale, lifting the knee and the foot up off the mat, lifting the head, dropping the belly down to the mat. And exhale, rounding. We'll bring that right knee into the center. Try and get the knee and the nose close together as possible. Feel how that feels there, that squeezing sensation. Inhaling. Feel how we're opening up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale once more, lifting the right leg. Exhale, rounding. Bring that right knee down to the mat. And adjusting the hands if you need, adjust the knees if you need. And left hand side. Inhale, lift the left knee and left foot up off the mat. Lift the head up, looking forward, dropping the belly down to the floor. Exhale, rounding. Feel how that leg moves. Coming into the center, rounding through the spine. Inhale. Opening the body up. Exhale. Feel the difference between the movements of the hips and the shoulders and through the spine. Inhale once more. Exhale, rounding. And placing that left knee back down to the mat. Walk the hands forward. Bring the belly down to the mat. And we'll bring the hands just underneath the shoulders here, chin down on the mat. Again, with as much control as you can, being mindful of every part of the movement. As we inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Just come as high up as you like. So you can come halfway here, just part of the way up. Or if you wish, you can lift a little bit higher. And just feel what's happening in the back here. Do the chin, looking forward. And with control, slowly lying back down. See if you can feel every part of that spine moving through the chest, lowering down so the chin touches the mat. Right, you can stay here if you wish, or you can draw the hands back so that they're more alongside the armpits. So further back underneath the shoulders, elbows will be pointing up now. Squeeze those elbows into the ribs. Roll those shoulder blades back and down onto the back. And when you're ready, as you inhale with control, lifting the head, lifting the chest, pressing into the hands, really engaging those back muscles now to lift chest up off the mat if you're coming up to this height. Soft bend through the elbows, squeeze the bottom a little. Roll those shoulder blades back and down again, staying open through the chest. Lifting the chin, looking at a spot in front of you on the wall. Lifting the gaze a little, wherever you're looking. Feel the weight of the body pressing down through the hands, pressing down through the hips and the legs. One more breath. And again, with control, squeeze those elbows in and slowly lower down. See if you feel every part of that spine articulating, rolling the spine down. Hips, belly button, lower ribs, mid, upper chest, rolling all the way down to the chin touches the mat. Again, you can stay in the first or the second position here. If you like, bring the hands back again alongside the waist. Roll those shoulder blades back and down again onto the back. Squeeze those elbows in. And when you're ready, as we inhale, lift the chin. Lift the upper part of the chest, mid-chest, ribs, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen. Press into those hands strongly now. Start using the back muscles. Really use that back muscle strongly to lift yourself all the way up if you're in this position. Still want to have a soft bend through the elbows. You don't want to have your arms locked. Squeeze the bottom, protect that lower back. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. Stay open through the chest. Lift the chin, looking forward, slightly above eye line to really get that lift to the body. Feel how the body feels in this position. Imagine a string on top of your head, lifting the spine, neck, and head upwards. Feel the strength and stability in this position. One more breath. And when you're ready, slowly lowering down, squeeze the elbows in with as much control as possible. Hips, lower abdomen, navel, upper abdomen, lower ribs, mid part of the rib cage, coming into the chest now. And lowering down so the chin touches the mat. Turn the head to one side, release the arms. Pause here for a moment. All right, bringing the chin back onto the mat again. Bring the backs of the hands into the lower back. This time as we inhale, we'll bring that right arm forward. Follow the right hand with the eyes. Bring the arm forward, palm coming inwards to the center of the body. And as we exhale, turn the head to the left. Let the right arm come back to the lower back and lower the head and the chest back down. Inhale, left arm coming forward to the center. As we exhale, turn the head to the right. Bring the left arm back and lower the head down to the mat. Inhale, feel that movement from the shoulder. Bring the arm forward, lifting the chest a little, lifting the head a little, looking towards the hand. Exhale, turn the head to the left. Bring the right arm back into the small of the back. Inhale, left arm. Feeling that coming through the shoulder. Bring the arm forward, looking to the left hand. Exhale, turn the head to the right. Let the left arm come back and the hand come back into the lower back. Once more, inhaling right side. Feel how the back moves and the chest lifts up off the mat. Exhale, turn the head to the left. Bring the right arm back and lower down. Inhale, left arm. Feel how the belly responds as you lift up. Exhale, turn the head to the right, bring the left arm back into the small of the back. Release the arms, release the head. Pause here for a moment. And rolling over onto the back when you're ready. Bending through the knees, draw the heels in towards the body. Feet and knees hip width apart. Arms alongside the body, palms face down. Ever so slightly tuck the chin into the chest. Elongate the neck along the mat. Keep looking up to the ceiling. Try not to turn the head from side to side as we're in this position. As we inhale, press down through the hands and the feet and lifting the hips up off the mat. Again, feeling the articulation through the spine as we're lifting up. And exhale, slowly releasing. Feel that spine moving, feel those hips moving until the bottom touches the mat. So you can stay with this, or if you like, this time as we inhale, we'll also bring the arms in. So inhale, as we lift the hips, we lift the arms as well. And we'll bring those arms up and over alongside the head once we've reached the hips up to the highest point that we can manage. And exhale, releasing the hips down, releasing the arms. Try and let them go at the same point in time so that they touch the mat at the same time. Pretty tricky. Again, just staying at the beginning, or inhale, lifting the hips, lifting the arms. Really using those leg muscles, pressing down through the feet, lifting those hips up, strength the back as well if we're moving the arms too. And exhale, releasing back down. As slow as you can with the spine to allow the arms to move at the same rate. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling, lifting the hips, lifting the arms. Trying to manage a smooth movement here. Let's take one breath here. Inhale again. And exhale, releasing the arms, releasing the hips back down. Right, rolling over onto your left side. We'll bring the left hand underneath the head, straighten the left leg, bend through the right knee, draw the knee inwards and upwards towards the body. Just stretching the body out here, relaxing the back.
Saucha, the first niyama, means cleanliness or purity. It's got a clear literal application, e.g., clean your yoga mat, but it also applies to asana practice. When we think about cleanliness in movement, we don't necessarily mean strict adherence to alignment.
One more breath. And releasing the head and switching sides. I'm just going to move to the other end of the mat. You can just roll over where you are. So right hand side this time, bring the right hand underneath the head, extend the right leg away, bend through the left knee, draw the left knee in and up. And just allowing the body to relax in this position. Stretching the body, stretching the spine, stretching the neck. Relaxing the rest of the legs.
Instead, clean movement is the movement that is intentional, every aspect of it. Some standard yoga sequences, like sun salutations, can get rote. When we're used to moving in routine ways, it can be easy to flow through without full attention to each part of the movement.
And releasing the right arm. And when you're ready, pressing yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Ideally cross legs. And bring our arms in front of us, cross the wrist over in front, looking down towards the hands as we inhale. We'll lift the straight arms up and we'll bring them up alongside our head, following our hands with our eyes. Exhale, open the arms up, palms up to the ceiling, just to shoulder height. Inhale again. Bring the wrists back together above the head. And exhale, watching the hands come down with the eyes. Exhale, the arms down in front of us. Inhale. Exhale.
Saucha reminds us that clean yoga is yoga that
Inhale.
requires mindfulness. To move cleanly, you have to pay
Exhale.
attention.
Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right, just bring the hands down to the knees now. We'll drop our right hand down to the right. As we inhale, lift that left arm up and over. Reaching that arm away. If you like, you can find some movement here. If there's a bit of stickiness through the side of the body. Just feeling into that left side. Pausing when you're ready, wherever you like, and you can place the right hand wherever you like. You can bring it a bit closer, you can bring it farther away. Just depends on where it feels comfortable. Staying open through the chest. Really focusing on having a nice long line between the fingertips and the left hip. One more breath. And bring the body back up to center, reaching both arms up alongside the head. And exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat, right arm coming up and over. And finding some movement here, if that was good on the other side, or if that feels good for this side. Just moving through any sticky spots that you might be feeling through the right side of the body. And then pausing here, reaching that right arm up and over, trying to stay open through the chest so we don't want to be curving in. Walking that left hand away if you need to walk that left hand away. Reaching those right fingertips out to the right and feeling that long line, the right fingertips all the way down to the right hip.
Mindfulness isn't difficult. We just need to remember to do it.
And one more breath. Inhaling back to center. This time, left hand to right knee. Bring the right hand behind. And just gently twisting over to the right. Inhale, growing tall through the spine. Exhale, twisting. Again, staying open through the chest. Roll those shoulder blades back and down onto the back.
Let's explore the intention of mindfulness as we move through our practice. Even in yoga, the place where you're trying to learn and cultivate mindfulness, you can end up mindless, flowing through poses with very little attention on how your body feels as you move. Start here, in stillness, cultivating that attention, that clean
One more
movement.
breath. Inhale, bring both arms back to center. Bring the body back to center and exhale, bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind, twisting to the left. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Roll those shoulder blades back and down to the back, staying open through the chest.
Breathe. Feel your belly rise on the inhale, your lungs expand, and your body enlivened. As you breathe out, notice your clothes brushing against your skin. Notice the warmth of your breath on your upper lip. Feel the release and softening.
One more breath here. And inhale, coming back to center, arms coming up alongside the head. And exhale down to the knees. We'll change the cross of the legs. So switch which leg is in front. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, we'll release the hands forward in front of us. Walk the hands as far forward as you'd like.
Come back to your breath here. Let every breath count. Resting in stillness again, let your attention come fully to how your body feels.
One more breath here. Walk the hands slightly back towards you. And then we'll walk both of our hands over to the right hand side. Hinging from the hips again, releasing the body down over that right knee. Trying to stay heavy through that left hip. One more breath. And walking the hands back through center. And now over to the left this time. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, hinging forward. Over that left knee. Trying to stay heavy through that right side, right hip. And just noticing how it's feeling on this side of the body. One more breath. And walking the hands back to center. Pause here for a moment. And walk the hands back towards the body. And pause here, just notice how that lower back, the spine, the hips are feeling. Right, now laying down onto our back. Put on any warm clothing that you need, or place a blanket over top if it's particularly chilly. And just let the arms and the legs roll away from each other. Tuck the chin to the chest ever so slightly. Make sure that the body is aligned and the spine is aligned along the mat. And just coming back to the breath. Breathing in through the nose, back the throat, down to the lungs. Out of the lungs, back of the throat, out through the nose. Feel how the breath is a bit like the swell of the sea. As we inhale, it lifts the chest. And as we exhale, lowers the chest. Inhale, lifting the abdomen. Exhale, lowering the abdomen.
You've just cultivated mindfulness and presence in this practice. Take this clarity, this cleanliness with you as you move off the mat.
Allowing the breath to naturally slow down and deepen. When you're ready, inhaling deep down to the lungs. And exhaling with a sigh. Inhaling. Once more, inhaling. Start to wriggle the fingers and the toes, bring some movement back to the body. And when you're ready, rolling over onto your right side, pause there for a moment. And when you're ready, lifting yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. And just pausing to notice. Notice how the body is feeling now. Get to the beginning of class. Notice how the breath is feeling now. And notice how the mind is feeling now. Getting ready to close the practice by chanting 3 Oms, followed by Om, Shanti, 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 Hare Om. Inhale, we'll prepare for Om. And exhale. Inhaling for Om. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Bring the palms of the hands together into the chest. Rub the palms of the hands, create some heat in the hands. Once you've created enough heat in the hands, place the palms of the hands over the eyes, looking into the palms. Allow your eyes to adjust to the light. Bring them down over the face and the cheeks. Throat your neck. Rub the palms again. Backs the hands, fingers and thumbs, wrists and forearms. Place the palms together again into the chest. Hare Om Tat Sat. Thank you for joining me for practice today.